BBC Coventry and Warwickshire.
8 minutes past 8, breakfast with Trish. I hope your Friday goes well. Now, our top story this hour, 10 men from the West Midlands are embarking on 10 physical challenges to raise money and support for bereaved dads. The group, who've each lost a baby, are taking on a skydive, an all-night walk and 4 wolf runs. If you don't know what they are incredibly hard challenges with mud involved. They say men are expected to have a stiff upper lip and be strong for the rest of the family, but they need help too. Well, let's speak to Ryan Jackson from Borsall Common, set up the Lily Mae Foundation after his daughter was sadly stillborn and is one of the 10 dads, along with Mark McTurnan. Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I just say, first of all, so sorry for your loss. I know that sounds, sort of a bit pithy, but you know what I mean? So sad for your loss. I've never experienced it, so
No, thank you.
I can't imagine what it's like.
Thank you.
Let's start with you, Ryan. How did it all come about?
So we were doing a dad support group, so it was a new thing that we started in 2019. And because it was going to be Lily's 10th birthday, well, it was Lily's 10th birthday, on the 7th of February, I always sort of thought I wanted to do something that was going to push me out of my comfort zone, but also highlight that dads need support as well. So I came up with this mad idea that I would do 10 events over 10 days, and then we sort of added in the let's get 10 bereaved dads to sort of do it with me, or another 9, sorry. So yeah, it came about over a curry, actually. So
They do. Crazy ideas.
Yeah.
The most painful curry I think I've ever been through.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
So Mark, you got roped in.
Yes, I mean the dads meeting, it provides a platform as sort of a self-counselling exercise. You discussing experiences. Yes, this is a sad situation that we've experienced, but what we're trying to do is to show to other dads, men in general, this isn't just tackling people from our experiences, is tackling anybody that's got a problem, is that men lock things up, they don't discuss things, they don't share, and we're trying to say the benefit of discussion.
Yeah,
it's so important,
especially what's happened in the media to a well-known celebrity in the past week.
Yes, Caroline Flack, absolutely.
We're tackling a men's mental health, but this is a family situation that we're looking at
and
here.
This is the point. And you know something, gentlemen, I am so embarrassed to say that when I've had friends who've lost babies, I have instinctively gone to the mum. Oh, you're okay. Obviously I say my condolences to the dad, but it makes me realise dads have forgotten, aren't they, Ryan, a little bit in the whole process?
Yeah, I mean, sadly, as a charity, we have heard many stories where, dads have been forgotten, and have effectively been that one that fields the calls. And, 9 times out of 10, the first question is, how is, said partner, said wife.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, it can be very, very difficult for dads.
How difficult is it, Mark?
Well, I think I lost twin girls, and the first thing that you do is, I remember being in the hospital, was you sort of online. My partner, she was asleep in the bed, and you're sort of trying to think, how can I fix this? And you're reaching out, you're looking on your phone at resources, and the 95%, 99% of the literature is written either by females or targeting females, and you're completely lost. You don't have that, whereas I was able to, fortunately I knew Ryan for many years before this had actually happened.
Thank goodness.
And so through him and his family, they reached out to me whilst I was in the hospital, and then by just joining the groups and being able to go and meet other guys and just be able to say, it's something that you can't have with a friend or you can't have with a family member, because nobody has experienced it.
And everyone's expecting you both as men to be strong. You're the ones that,
Absolutely.
Everyone, you're the rock. What pressure does that put on you, Brian?
Well, it's a unique grief. So where you would expect to lose a parent, a grandparent, even a brother or sister to some extent in the order of life, this has been flipped on its head. So it's the complete and opposite way round. And I think from a male's perspective, certainly from my own experience, it was a lack of control. So because you've had something happen to you where you've had no control over it, yet subconsciously you feel that you're the one that is supposed to be the support, the control, the one that stops things like this happening.
Well, you know,
it's been taken out of your hands.
Well, I applaud you and I applaud this challenge. So let's talk about what you're going to do. Because, hello, these 10 challenges, what are you doing? Who's doing this? Are you all doing the skydive?
We're all doing all 10 challenges.
Yes. Look at Mark. Mark's looking at you as if to say, what have you got me?
Well, yeah, he's tired after so we did the first one 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah,
What did you do?
We walked 33 miles in 12 hours. Well, it was about 11 and a half hours, wasn't it? It was brutal.
Blisters?
Yeah.
And the rest.
Blisters on blisters.
It was mentally and physically so draining, because we started off in Berkswell, just outside of Borsal Common. And so you travelled towards Coventry, and all the time you kept seeing signs back to Berkswell, and we just kept turning away and turning away. I mean, it was kind of synonymous with what we've been through in that, you know, you had a path through life that you thought you were merrily sailing along, and then something's happened that's just derailed that, and we never get back on that path.
But you did it. You did it.
We did it. That's
brilliant.
the main thing,
Hold on a minute. Come on, let's get on. Come on. We need to whoop that, gentlemen. Hello. So when's your next one, and how do we put some money in your pockets? Because it's to raise money, it's to raise awareness. Where are you going next, and what can we do?
So the next one we're doing is a sports day at Bear Grylls. So we're doing some climbing, some high ropes, and some swimming with sharks.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Have you actually told Mark? Cause
Mark's really keen about this one.
Fear of heights, fear of sharks, all the boxes are ticked at this stage.
Yeah.
This is when is that happening?
That's on the 29th of March, and then we've got the Wolf Run a week after that.
Do you know what? We are going to be following your journey. If people can't get there and support you, how do they donate?
So we've got, I mean, we're quite prominent on social media, so you can go to the Lily Mae Foundation Facebook page. There's a lot on there. Also, we're using the hashtag 101010, so the number 10 and then 10 in letters and 10. So there's plenty out there. So
I think it's fantastic, and you know, thank you for making us more aware. And I, for one, will be personally more aware about that. And I can tell you, I am sure your lovely daughters will be proud of their dads.
Thank you.
Watching. Thank you very much indeed, Mark McTurnan, who's absolutely petrified. And Ryan Jackson joining me in the studio. Wonderful, wonderful man doing big things.
BBC Coventry and Warwickshire Travel.
Oh my goodness, swimming with sharks. Not me, Stephen Beach.